Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a new episode in my series, which I still haven't come up with a name for, but it's basically becoming the best version of myself by 30. Even if you're not turning 30, becoming the best version of yourself by the new year, because my birthday's on January 1st. I thought this would be a fun series to put together. So I will link the playlist down below so you guys can catch up on the previous videos. But basically, we're just doing new videos every week that'll make you feel confident and feel your best and feel excited about the new year coming up. I know it's crazy that it's coming up, but I feel like even with all the holidays and everything, I want to stay stress-free, I want to feel good, I want to feel confident. So today we're talking all about skin. If you guys have followed me for a while, skincare and skin in general is something that I have struggled with off and on, especially throughout my pregnancy. Last time with Rocco, I had hormonal acne the entire time, and even after, it has been a journey to get it clear. But I'm going to share with you guys these 6 tips that I have for getting the best skin of your life, where you just feel super confident and you can go makeup free and you just feel good about the skin that you're in no matter what age you have. I'm going to share with you all the tips, and these are not tips that you hear every day. These are things that I do that I think really improved my skin and just my overall health that I'm going to share with you today. So if you're excited, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any new videos. We're going to be doing this series over the next few months, as well as tons of holiday inspiration, gift guides, stuff like that. So make sure to stay tuned and follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well. Let's get started with tip number 1. So tip number 1 might be a little unexpected, but it's something that I put off and off and off, and that's talking to a professional or an expert and someone that has a good reputation, that is well recommended, and someone that has like a full body approach. So I had went to a couple different places here in town. I just wasn't getting the results I wanted. I just felt like I was spending more and more money, and my skin was like sometimes good, sometimes bad, and I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. So finally, I reached out to Melinda. I'll have her Instagram down below, and booked a consultation with her. So we had a Zoom call and we talked about everything, and she gave me a full recommendation on what to do as far as skin goes, what to reach out to my dermatologist about. That's another person you could talk to, as your dermatologist. She told me exactly what medication to ask for. She asked all about like my skin, my history, stuff like that. We talked a lot about hormones and gut health and got on a regimen for that. And then we also picked out a full routine. She totally changed up my morning and nighttime skincare routine, which I will show you in this video as well. All new products I had never tried before, nothing, like all new brands and everything. She kind of gave me some little tips and tricks as well to not use SPF every single day because it can cause breakouts, change out your shower filter, use one of those like high frequency machines to like kill bacteria, a lot of good tips. So I love talking with her, and she even gave me a recommendation for a nutritionist. So it was kind of like a full body approach, everything from hormones, gut health, skincare, and that's something that really gave me a lot of peace, knowing like, okay, someone has a plan for me. I'm just gonna attack this and do this for like 30, 60 days and see what the results are. And I've had incredible results from following her routine. So for me personally, my acne, I felt like it was kind of all in this area. So I knew it was a lot of like hormonal, gut health issues. So I wanted to change up my diet. In the past, whenever I've had skin issues, I've cut out gluten and dairy. It worked really well for me. And right now I was kind of still am dealing with some other health issues and gut health issues and stuff too. So I wanted to change my diet for those reasons, but I was also hoping it would help my skin, and it really has. So I cut out gluten and dairy. I didn't cut it out 100% because I'm still human, but I did cut it out like 95%. And what I did was I actually did a lot of research, and I found a video from, I think her name is Melissa Alatorre. I think she does a lot of beauty content, but I found her IBS videos to be really helpful. And I bought all the books that she recommended and read them so fast, so good. And I've been following this approach. So this is kind of like the low FODMAP diet. So cutting out most gluten, most dairy, and foods that have high FODMAPs. And this really helped with my gut health a lot, like pretty fast. Like within a few days, the pain that I was experiencing was gone. I'm still having some issues, but honestly, the results have been amazing with my skin, with my gut health. So I'm gonna keep sticking to it for now and then slowly phase food back in. But so far this has been really great. So I recommend trying to research a diet that would be good for you. Even if you want to work with like a dietitian, that'd be awesome too. I think that might be my next step, but for now I've really loved just following these books. I will have them linked down below. If you have like gut health issues that you think are relating to your skin issues, they might be worth a read. So welcome to my little supplement corner. I'm going to share with you guys the things that I take, and the gut health and the acne are all related, at least in my case. So these are a lot of supplements that are like kind of focused on gut health, but in turn they've helped my skin. So I'm going to share with you what they are. I recommend talking to your dermatologist or your doctor, an expert in this area, before you just go start like taking pills that I recommend. But I will share with you what I take anyways. So first of all, I take spironolactone. I could be saying that wrong, but this is what Melinda recommended to me. I talked to my dermatologist about it, and they thought it was a good fit for me as well. So I get this from Apostrophe. I am a busy mom. I don't have time to go to any of my appointments, let alone add in a dermatologist. So I do it all online. It's very easy, and they can prescribe you topical, oral, whatever you need. So this was great. I've been taking this every day. I didn't notice results at first. It's meant to help with hormonal acne. But within like 5 weeks is when I started to really notice a difference. And then as far as the gut health things go, I take this little trio from Soluna. What it is basically is your probiotics. So I take this every day. Probiotics are really great. They work really well for me. I switch the probiotics that I take. I sometimes do some that are like in the form of like a greens powder that I'll take with water, sometimes different pills, but I've taken that one off and on for a couple years now, and it's really good. And then this is her Feel Good Detoxy. This is a magnesium based, I think it is magnesium based, yeah. I'll take this every night. Also helps me fall asleep, which is another tip, getting good sleep. And then these are the digestive enzymes. So I'll take this before a meal that I think might hurt my stomach. And if a meal did hurt my stomach, I will take these Air Ray bloat pills after. But this combination of supplements and the spironolactone have really helped my skin and helped my gut health, and I feel better overall. So next tip, and this is going to be hard if you have kids, but trust me, it really helps, is to lower your stress, be more calm, try and get more sleep. I know how hard it is, especially right now in our lives with a 3-year-old and an 8-month-old. The past 8 months with Rocco has not been easy. He is not just like a naturally great sleeper, but we've got him on a better routine now, and we're finally starting to actually get some sleep. Number one, that makes a huge difference. So trying to get as much sleep at night as possible, uninterrupted sleep. Also trying to lower your stress as much as possible. I also love going on walks. I was noticing that high impact workouts were making me feel even more stressed, and like I had a ton of workouts to get through. So I've been doing low impact workouts, like going on walks a few times a week, just keeping things a little more like even, a little more calm, a little more easy. Not as high pressure on myself to work out and do all these things every day, just kind of trying to lower the stress a little bit. And even if there's things that I know in life, I'm like, that's gonna stress me out, I'm not doing it right now because I really want to feel my best and feel confident. So that's what I've been working on a lot, is lowering my stress, trying to get more sleep, and trying to do some low impact movement, stay active, be healthy, just focus on my overall well-being and doing some self-care. And that has made a huge difference too. But I know it can be hard, but trust me, it's really important. So my next tip is less is more when it comes to your skincare routine. And my final tip, I'm gonna share with you guys my complete routine, everything that I've been doing, so you'll see that next. But I want to preface it by saying less is more. I was getting peels, I was doing something like every other week to my skin, and the skincare routine that I was following was very drying and very exfoliating and very abrasive, and I was just like trying to tackle my skin and like trying to do everything I can. And as soon as I switched over to a calming routine, that's when the inflammation and the redness and just the angriness of my skin like kind of started to go away. So less is more. I stopped doing all the routine or all the peels and the microdermabrasion. Not to say that I won't in the future, but I just kind of took a break from it, and especially a break from doing it so often. I was doing it like once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or once a month. I was doing some sort of treatment. And then at home, my skincare routine was just so harsh. So I switched over to just doing like a facial every 6 weeks. And the facial that I do is more so like a relaxing facial. Like it's just kind of calming. There's a lot of massage and it's just a relaxing kind of like my mom's self-care moment. It's not like a medical facial. So I will go back to it and I will do stuff like that. But for right now, I'm just trying to do less is more, keep it simple and get the inflammation down. So I really focus on my skincare routine at home and taking care of my skin the best that I can at home through a calming routine. So those are the first 5 tips. Number 6 is switching over to a calming routine. So I'm going to share with you guys everything I do. I actually filmed this last night as I was getting ready for bed. So enjoy watching my skincare routine. So I'm getting ready for bed now. I just washed off my makeup. What I use first is my tried and true Elemis cleansing balm. I have probably been through 30, 40 of these at this point. I've been using this for probably over 3 years exclusively. I absolutely love it. It's just the best makeup removing cleansing balm. I just take a little bit every night. I use more or less depending on how much makeup I have on. Even if I just had on like tinted sunscreen, I still use this because it really like clings to all the dirt, oil, makeup, and then washes it all away. So it gets your face like squeaky clean. So if you wear a lot of makeup too, you'd love this. I have lash extensions, so I typically don't wear any eye makeup. Now, this is about to be done. This is my second bottle of this Dr. Baber Calming RX Soothing Cleanser. And that's exactly what it is. Very soothing, very gentle. Even though I just did it, I'll show you what it looks like. It's like a milky, liquidy texture, but it's very gentle, very calming and soothing on the skin. You guys can just tell, like from the summer, the inflammation that I had is just way down. My skin is not inflamed and red and like irritated. It's just soothed and calm. So then I use this. Now we are in real time here. Okay, so next I go in with a cotton square. If you haven't tried these, you are missing out. For toner, I use the Biologique Recherche Lotion P50 1970. Cult favorite product. And if you have acne prone skin, it says right here, whiteheads, blackheads, a cult favorite for a reason. So I apply that onto a cotton square and then you're supposed to like press it in. Honestly, I mean, I kind of rub it. It smells bad and it makes your skin feel a little numb, but I also found that it's helping like with my scarring a lot. And this will make my face red for a little bit because I'm just like rubbing my face and using pressure. But this is like a treatment on its own. Like I consider it almost like a serum, but it's a toner. Next, to keep the skin moisturized, I use this Evian facial spray. I used to use this like back in the day, but I just spray a little bit of this. This was another recommendation from Melinda, the Dr. Baber Calming RX Micro Silver Concentrate. So the silver, I think helps like kill bacteria, and it's these little ampules and it comes with 7. So I'll kind of use 1 or 2 packets a month. They're very expensive, so it's not something I like use every single day of the month, but in order to get my skin cleared up, I was willing to spend honestly whatever, like I don't even care. So you take it and there's like this little red line and it's like a little tool, or you can just use a towel. Crack it open. Be careful because I have sliced my hand open. It's very sharp glass. And you pour the whole thing out. For a while, I thought you just use like a little bit. You pour the whole thing out and just press this into your skin. Okay, it dried for probably like 30 seconds. Now I go in, this is from Apostrophe. So this is the dermatologist that I use because they're online. It's easy. If I wanted to consult someone in person, I'd just go in person, but because I knew already what I wanted, this is so convenient for me. I can talk to them over text or like, I think it's like an app. Maybe it's not an app, maybe it's like the website. Either way, they have like a chat feature which you can chat with your doctor, and it's just so simple and convenient. If they want to sponsor me, I would love to work with them because it's so hard as a busy mom and a business owner and just a busy person in general to get myself to any appointments, let alone a dermatologist appointment. So to be able to do it on my phone whenever I have time is so convenient, and get it delivered to the house. I don't have to go pick it up at the pharmacy. So this is the formula they sent me. It's azelaic acid 15%, niacinamide 4%, and it has the little moon, so you know to use it at night. Just take a little bit and I focus it here where I do break out, and then I take it everywhere because I will still tend to get a pimple here and there, like anywhere on my face, so I do put it everywhere. And then this is the Dr. Baber Repair RX Ultimate Calming Serum. We are nearing the end here. So because I don't use that silver serum like on the daily, this is like my usual serum. It's like a hydrating, calming serum. And it works for me. And then I'll finish up with some lotion. Dr. Baber Calming RX. I use the whole line. This is the Soothing Cream. I use this morning and night. And that's it. A couple other things that are worth mentioning. If I do a mask, this is the Biologique Recherche Mask Vivant. This was actually a recommendation from Molly at Dr. Reisman's. She is the nurse that does like my Botox and my lips. She does an incredible job. She's really well known here in Nashville. And I was talking to her about my skin. I told her I was getting on that P50 lotion, which is the toner, and she's like, you need to get their mask. So I picked this up. This will scare you if you've never seen it before. It looks like it's disgusting and it stinks bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I first opened it, I was like, oh no, was this sealed? Like somebody did something to this. Like there's no way it looks and smells like this, even though she warned me. But I use this if I want to do a mask like once a week. And then let me show you what else. This, kind of far from my plug, but this is my favorite little tool. Another recommendation from Melinda. I use this on any spot. This is a high frequency wand, and it kind of just helps kill the bacteria. That's a little, it's a little high. It doesn't really hurt. You don't have to have it up that high. Then there's one last thing, but I don't do this too often. This is my LED mask. So whenever I do go get a facial, I get the blue light therapy, but I do also have this at home. So I'll do this, honestly, like I would do it every night if I had time, but I don't. So I do it like once a month. You guys have probably seen these before. It looks like this. You put it on and then it has like different light colors depending on what you need. So I will use this if I have like a girls' night, like if Michael's like watching football or something and the kids are asleep and I have like some time to do it at home spa night, I will do that because you have to like sit with it for 20 minutes, but I do get it done every time I get a facial. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will have all the products that I use and everything links down below if you guys want to check it out. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. That is where I post daily if you want to see things like as I'm trying them, as I'm using them, recipes, outfits, mom life, everything is over there. So I will see you guys over there. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Let me know down below in the comments if you've tried any of these tips or any of these products, what you thought of them, or if you have any tips for anyone else down below in the comments. Bye.